Chuck. Hello. Hello, Chuck, 1-2, Chuck, 1-2. All right, here we go. Game number 2. Sunday hockey here in Norway House. Goodness, it was a big multiplex. Well, what can I tell you? It was an exciting game last night. We went to period number 5, double OT, where number 12, Lucien Tate-Riom, buries that for the win for the North Stars. It was an exciting game. A packed arena here last night. Oh my goodness, we sat down one. It was great to see that back here in the community. Both teams played hard. Both goaltenders. Thomas Guimond played an awesome game. Yes, he's back in net here, number 33 for Peguis Juniors, Thomas Guimond. And on the other side, goaltender number 1, Chauncey Jack. For the North Stars goaltender. I greet you all at home, wherever you're watching from, anywhere across this nation, across this Turtle Island. Wherever you're watching, I greet you all. I hope you have a good day here. Buckle up, get your munchies together, get your chips, your drinks, your coffee, whatever you have, you Bannock. Buckle up. It's going to be another good game, I tell you. This series is going to be very, very good. Like I said, we had the double OT last night. So here we go, game number 2. And also say Ashley Flett's on his way. He's probably in Thompson right now, getting ready for game 3, deciding game, Cross Lake versus NCN Flames. Yes, Nomad Media is in Thompson as well. Well, looks like we're going to go to overtime again today. Yeah, Thomas played an awesome game last night. Holy smokes, he kept the boys in there.
Hispanic guy who 6 times is late, but he's here now.
He's always late, 6 jams. So here we go, game number 2, playoff KJHL action here. Darian Sinclair. Here we go. Sinclair wins that. 44 picks that up. 44. I got his name here. Murdoch. Murdoch moves it over for McPherson. Out of his reach. Arthurson plays it. Here comes Darian Sinclair. Brody, McPherson. Moves it across for McPherson to McPherson. 71. Spinorama. And it's going to be an icing call. .921 here. And the person who just joining us, it's still tied 0-0. 1921. I don't know what time I went to bed last night. Yeah. Wow. 1909. Oh, what a big hit. Here on the North Stars. Oh, that's Long. Maddox Long takes a big hit there. 44. Murdoch. Sinclair. McPherson. Moves it up to McPherson. Here comes Cash Long. Yeah, there's Tate Rion. Backhand pass, and Gimon's going to grab that. No chance. Taking no chances. No, I came here and watched that double extra. Good time. Tate Rion was that draw slap shot. Went off 2 skates there. All the way back, Tejic. What time are they eating the pickerel there? 5 o'clock, we're having a pickerel dinner here in Norway House. Here's Tate Rion, 12. The hero last night, Tate Rion. Long has it, 7 Long. Long shot and a save. Got a piece of that there, Gimon. Hunt takes a big hit, and we're going to get a penalty to the North Stars. Number 47, Cash Clarkson, goes off for a boarding call. Two minutes for boarding. Here's McPherson at the point. Over to McPherson. The McPherson shot. Block shot. Across Murdoch. A shot, one-timer, and they score. McPherson gets the first goal. Power play. Peguis Juniors. There's two of them. That's 7-1 McPherson from McPherson. So Peguis gets the first goal. Save there. Wait, can't even talk. Braun, here's Braun. Wesley moves it across, right in front. Shot, oh, Braun. Blocker saved by Gimon. Great chance there from Braun. Braun has it. 5. 16, McKay. Across for Saunders. Here's Wesley. Alan Wesley moves it. And they'll chip it out. Arthursen's back there. Veteran Arthursen. Over to Kijik. No coffee? Here's McKay. Across. Kijik right in front. Wesley has it. Moves to the point. White Duck with a shot. McPherson will pick that up. Brody McPherson spinning around like Dennis Savard there. Takes it in. Kijik. McKay the other way. McKay to Kibos. Oh, and got a piece of that, the goaltender. Here's Gimont, 98. Gimont. Kibos, what did I say? Kibos. Kibos, sorry guys. Here's 29. I don't have
Somebody bring this guy some wapos.
Kibosh. Oh, here's number 22, Bright Nose. Shout out to the U13. They're in Morden, eh? They're in Morden. I believe they're in semi-final or final. U13, they were watching last night there. Yeah. Here's 44 Murdoch. $14 pinned in the corner. Here's 22. Bright Nose with a shot. Right in front. There was a rebound, but they couldn't pounce on that. 26 will dump it in. 22, Bright Nose. Bright Nose has behind the net. Moves it across. Here comes 15. Maddox long. Slowing down. Yeah. McPherson. Brody McPherson, I believe he had a hat trick last night. You know, that was one of the greatest games I commentated. Holy smokes. Action-packed, back and forth, goaltenders. Stagasse was really good. 70 shots for Chauncey. Holy smokes. Shot. Oh, yeah. Here's 54. Flatnipew will take it back. Flatnipew. Over for 18. Arthurson. Here's Sinclair. For Murdoch, McPherson to Sinclair. McPherson 8. Over for other McPherson 71. Here's White Duck. 8 walks in. McPherson. Slap shot there. Save Chauncey. McPherson will pounce on that. Grab it. Right in front. Suhumito going to Peguis. They're playing hard. Suga. There's 44 Murdoch. Hadrian to Thomas. Bright Nose will dump it in. Bright Nose. Here's Thomas. At the point, Bright Nose will keep it in. Here's Hadrian with a shot. Oh, and a kick save there by Gimon. Over at the point, Bright Nose with a shot. And a glove save made by Thomas Gimon. He's been sharp these last 2 games here, Thomas. He's got a good glove. Hadrian wins that draw. Here goes number 6 the other way. Let's look at his name. I don't even have it here, number 6. Oh, right there. Constant. He's a AP Constant, number 6. Here comes Cass Clarkson. Clarkson for long. Here's Hadrian with a shot. Oh, and a save made. 29 Murdoch. Right. '29's on the ice. Cohen Bear, 29. Aye. Here's 16 McKay. Connor McKay with a shot. Here's Wesley. Nice drop pass there. And it goes out of play. Saunders. And we're going to get a whistle. Holy smokes, man. 9:35 here in the first period. If you're just joining us, it's 1-0. Kabadniganyo Peguis Juniors. Here's McPherson. Over for 55. And he's got some speed there. Shot and a save. Come on. 55 is Rippling or Kipling? Rippling. It's a R.A. or Kipling? Kipling, number 55, Easton Kipling. Here's Braun. Feeds it across for Clarkson. Wesley. McPherson, number 8, McPherson will bring it up. White Duck. Braun. Chase Brown, number 5. A nice pass. Shot and a save made by Gimon. A great chance there. A great pass by Braun. McKay, here's 55. Kipling. Here's McKay as he gets off for a line change. Here goes 15. Long. Got some room, shot and a save. Thomas Gimon, number 33 for the Peguis Juniors goaltender. He's been sharp yesterday and he's sharp here again today. Ken McLeod. Bright nose. Here's Kibosh. Kibosh, 98 Kibosh. Kibosh still has looking for help. Over at the point, Bright nose. Bright nose span on that. He has to go all the way back. 22 Bright nose. Here's Constant behind the net. McLeod. Here's Kibosh. Saunders will pick that up. Colton Saunders, number 8 for the North Stars, behind his own net. 6:55 left in this first period. It's still 1-0. Peguis. Shout out to Ashley Platt doing his first solo in Thompson for game number 3, deciding game against Cross Lake and Nelson House. That's good. It's going to be a good game. 4 o'clock. Here's McPherson. Number 8, McPherson. Shot though. And that goes out of play with 6:34. So Ashley will be taking over next year. 6:34. He's ready. There's 15. Oh, the hit there behind the net. Here's McLeod. Bear. Shot and a save made. Come on, I'm telling you. The hero and our basis there. Come on. Here's White Duck. Bear. Goes all the way back. Here's White Duck. Moves it across. Someone will pick that up. 88 McPherson. Number 8 McPherson. What's wrong with you? Yeah. Here's 44, Murdoch. Tried feeding it for McPherson. McPherson will dump it in the corner. Kijik will give it to Clarkson. Clarkson tried feeding it for Tate Riom. McPherson. Here's Thomas, Dane Thomas. Clarkson. Here's 98, Mildrum. Clarkson with a shot, they score! They tied this game, number 47. 47, Cass Clarkson, sipped by Tate Riom, and number 92, Dane Thomas. We're all tied up here, folks. 1-1, Biak to Biak. Biak. 4:23. My buddy's on his way to Winnipeg to go do play-by-play. Shout out to the U9 North Stars winning the championship in OCN. That's really good there, U9. De Pascanayo and Opasquiac Cree Nation. Here's 16, McKay. Saunders will dump that out. 55 will pick it up. Big guy with a shot. He scores. 55 with a goal. Walks in. He got one yesterday as well. So 2-1 lead here for Peguis Juniors. .339 here. Who are just joining us, 2-1 Peguis. Peguis. Yeah, Peguis is leading 2-1. And now they have a power play. Peguis has a power play here. Norway House short-handed. Here's 55 with a shot. And that comes out of play. Brody, McPherson. Gonna have to regroup. Moves it up to 55. Kipling with that goal. Easton Kipling. McPherson. Holy smokes, thank you. Thank you there, Chiggy. Bought me a coffee. I'm awake now. One shot. No, I really appreciate it there, Chiggy. Oh, that's milk. I didn't even taste the difference. Stagats. Here's McPherson. Number 8, McPherson will bring it over to red, over to blue. Draw pass for Sinclair. Sinclair 66. And we got a penalty to number 8. McPherson, high sticking call. And a player is down. Like I always say, in any sport, you don't want to see anybody get hurt, but it does happen. In all sports. Especially basketball. So it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey here for 53 seconds with 2:32 here in this first period. Tate Riom hitting Papagabiski. Oh, a great chance. Here's Saunders. For Tate Riom. Here goes 71 McPherson. And a big hit by Arthurson. Tabe Suhanes coming over the hitter. A big hit here, Sinclair. Shot. And a save made by Chauncey Jack there with 17 seconds into the power play left. 17 seconds, and then North Stars will go on the power play. 156. That was a big hit by veteran 18 Arthurson. Suhanes can go. At the point. Here's Constant. Constant will move it up for McLeod. Here's McKay. Shot. Off the mask. Here's 4-4. Here's Kijik. Kijik Jr. Drop pass. Kibosh to Kijik. So we got 40 seconds power play for the North Stars here. Here's Thomas, Dane Thomas. Moves it for Kijik. Kijik Jr. Number 10 will pick that up, McLeod. With 55 seconds left in his first period, McLeod over for Cass Clarkson. And they dump it down with 45 seconds here. Chauncey Jacks there plays the puck. Over at the point, Saunders with a shot. Kimon will pounce on that puck. 22.7 seconds here in this first period. If you were just joining us, Peguis Juniors are leading 2-1 here in the first. 2-1. There's 15 long. Shot, and that goes out of play. Shot by number 12, Captain Lucien Tate-Reaume. $20.1, here we go. Long on number 29, McPherson. And we got a penalty coming up. Number 8. Number 8 goes off for roughing there, McPherson. That's his second. Yeah, that's his second penalty. So 10.5. And then North Stars will have a power play after they come back for second period. If they don't score in this 10.5. No, I think. And here we go. Recap, 2-1. Peguis Juniors lead. North Stars has a minute and 50-second power play when he come back for the second period. Here we go. Period number 2 is on their way here. Score is 2-1. Yamigot Niganyo. Peguis Juniors 2-1. North Stars has a power play of 1 minute and 50 seconds here to start the second period. Here's Constant. Number 9, Constant. Drop pass for Thomas. Across for Clarkson. And it comes out of play. You're going to have to regroup. Here's Constant. Thomas. Dane Thomas. I can't find the puck. And it comes all the way down. Chauncey Jackson will play the puck.
This guy's got it today, bro.
Constant. Jack. For McKay. There's 15 long at the point. We'll keep it in. For Clarkson. Comes all the way down. 15 seconds left in this power play. Here's Maddox long. 15 long. And that'll do it for the power play here. Here's McLeod. McLeod to Kibosh. Kibosh. Matsugusta ni na gusay too. 21 Kijik. Kijik. Kibosh, 98 Kibosh. Shot. And an easy save there made by Thomas Gabon. 17-28 here in the second period. Shout out to U9 winning the tournament in Opaskwayak Cree Nation. Way to go, U9. Also, U11s are playing in Cross Lake right now, right? They're in the finals? U11. Cash Long will move it up. Here's White Duck over for Kijik. U11 are in the finals in Cross Lake. We still out. Here's 16 for Peguis. What? Number 20 White Duck's gonna go off. So it's gonna be 4-on-4, looks like. Boarding call and the slashing call. So 4-on-4 hockey here, Chiggy. 16-35. Yeah. That's where I was dangerous. There's McPherson. There goes. Long on the breakaway. 2-0. Shot and a save. Come on. Long has it. A great chance there from Maddox Long. All alone, 2-0. Here's Sinclair out the other way. Boarding call and a slashing call. Here's McPherson. Over to Sinclair. Sinclair has it. Tried feeding it for McPherson. Arthurson. Here's Sinclair. Here's a shot and a glove save. Chauncey Jock. So 15-23 here. In the second period, Peguis is still leading. 2-1. And we still have double extra hockey here right after this, right till 8 o'clock final game. I believe Nomad Media will be live. Here goes 22, Bright Nose, Was Desigut. McPherson, 71. We'll pick that up. '22, Bright Nose. Dump it out right on net. And they slow it down here. 4-on-4, a lot of ice. Waiting for Sinclair, Darian Sinclair. Here's 55, Kipling. He's got 1 goal already. And a big hit there from Bright Nose, 22. Right in front. 9, Constant. That's 55, Kipling. Like I said, you want to see anybody hurt in any sport, Yeah. Sophia! Annie! We're here! His knee. So they're having a conference here, the referees. Usually when that happens, so they have a conference and ask each other if they saw. $14-15 here. I hope you are having a good time at home watching this hockey game. The same as last night. It was five periods. One of the longest games I did play-by-play. And it's funny there, Chicky, I was just talking about, I was in Wednesday in Thompson doing play-by-play period, five periods. Little did I know I was going to go 5 here too last night. And then I got my buddy little Ashley Flett there in Thompson doing play-by-play for Cross Lake. Yeah. Paramedics.
Paramedic on the ice.
Susan. Is she going? Firefighters. There you go, paramedic. I got what I'm going there.
We got some help Oh, he's getting up. He's getting up.
Big boy. He's getting up there, Kipling. We got 2 paramedics there that are gonna help assist. Oh, hey.
I think it might be safe to say is pull out serve up for him, by the way it looks. Oh, not yet. He's wincing, man. He's wincing.
14-15 here. Over for McPherson. McPherson will chip it in the corner. Here's Kijik Jr. White Duck. Across for McKay. McKay with a shot that's blocked to the corner. And here comes Peguis the other way. Here's Darian Sinclair. Sinclair had it behind the net. 66, Sinclair. The shot, kick save. Oh, the puck was loose. Here's McPherson. 16, McKay will rip it across. 4-5, Braun, Chase Braun. And then Kevin Braun, Augusta. Kevin and Marley Braun. It comes out. Here's Michigan White Duck. Wapiskasi Sheep 20. And it'll be a nice thing call. Iskaska Benigaswepa with 13 minutes left in this second period. Here comes Tate Riom. Moves it for McKay. Connor McKay. McKay for Tate Riom. Across right in front. And couldn't get the pass was McKay. Here's Arthurson, Kyle. Veteran Arthurson. Levin will pick that up. Right in front. .44. Icing. No icing.
Maybe we'll have to get you some voice lessons. If it's in the budget.
12-12 here in the second period. I need some holes at them. I woke up four this morning. My throat. Got a player on the ice? Or a ref? I think that's a ref, eh? That's not Punky. Thomas? No. I think he got hit. Is that Cordell? You got one of the linesmen there injured. He's up now. Oh, here we go, 12-12. Here's Saunders with a shot. And a save there, come on. A tip by Tate Riom. Come on, had to be sharp. He is sharp here, folks. And a big hit there by Saunders. They're throwing the bodies. Asuhanes Scott Tagohanu Scott Suck. Penalty coming up to number 92, Dane Thomas. So power play. So we got a player ejection, number 29. I don't know what he said. So Peguis got a 5-minute major. We'll wait for announcer there. Number 29 was ejected. So they took off the 5 minutes. So it's a power play here for Peguis.
Nope, four, man.
So yeah, power play Peguis. It said 5 minutes on there, so took it off. He's 29. Bear got a gross misconduct. Gross misconduct. So that means he's gone for 2 games. Is that right? At least. Oh, okay. Oh, he's done for this game. Gross misconduct. I don't know. He said something to the ref. Here's 24 at the point. Slap shot and a save. Chauncey. So 107 left in his power play for Peguis Juniors. 10:54 in the second period. Norway House is down by a 1-goal game here. Sinclair takes a draw. He wins it over to McPherson. McPherson to McPherson. Back to McPherson. And he hit the wrong net.
Put the Clinton Balfour. I knew where Clinton is.
Clock still the same. 10:47. No. Sinclair. Over for McPherson. The 2 McPherson at the point. Over to Darian Sinclair. Back to Sinclair. Sinclair's in the shoot and a save. Chauncey. Over to McPherson. Across to McPherson. He's trying to pull an Ovechkin over there. McPherson. Shot. Fired that wide. And it goes out of play. With 30 seconds left here, Darian Sinclair goes all the way back behind his own net. Sinclair tried feeding for McPherson, has to go back again. 15 seconds left in the Peguis power play. Here comes Peguis. Number 11. Feeds it in front. With 4 seconds left in their power play here, Peguis. 9:51. Here's Michigan White Duck. McPherson, number 8, spinning around. That's what one kid asked me. Who's Dennis Savard? You keep talking about. Google him, I said. Water bug. Spinning around. Here's Michigan White Duck. We'll dump it in. 9:16 here, second period. Oh, Dennis Savard. Sinclair. Here's McLeod. We'll feed it for Kibosh. Kibosh has it. Sinclair, 66 Sinclair. White Duck will move it out. 44 Murdoch. And they'll chip it in. Jack will play it for McLeod. Shot right in front. 8:09 here in the second period. The score is still 2-1 for Peguis Juniors. I don't know. Here's Brown. Over to Wesley. Alan Wesley. He's got McKay with him. Here's McKay. McKay tried feeding it in front. Wesley's right there. Brown. Chase Brown. Battling in the corner for the puck. Here's Keejic with a shot. Fired it. And a kick save made by Thomas Guimond. Peguis dumps it in. 21 Keejic will pick that up. Looking to pass it for Weber. Weber McKay. Here's Tate Riom. 7:03 here. What's that score in Cross Lake? So after first period in Thompson, it's 1-0 Islanders. Here comes Peguis. Peguis walks in, shot, and he scores. Makes it 3-1. Here's Michigan, White Duck. Moves it across for Tate Riom. Draw pass for White Duck with a shot. Puck still loose, looking for the puck. Over at the point. And the players are all down. And they get a goal! Makes it 3-2. They come back. All the bodies are on the ice there, trying to keep that puck out of net. And it finds its way in there. 6:25. No goal. They take it away, no goal. They're saying high sticking. So the goal was overturned. By Jules. Penalty shot. Holy smokes, it's a penalty shot, folks. So what that means is there's a player in the crease holding the puck. And here comes Cass Clarkson. Cass Clarkson, number 47. Here comes Cass Clarkson. Comes in over the blue. He's got some dangle moves. And he scores! Cass Clarkson makes it 3-2.
Dingles, dangles, Sally.
6:25 here in the second period. Stagats. It went from goal to no goal to a penalty shot. Here's 54. Flat deep with a shot. They're within one here, folks. Right there, shot, save. Wrap around shot, and they tie the game! Scored by number 54, wraparound. Flat Nipio ties his game at 6 minutes left here in the second period. Long wins that draw. Here's 8 Saunders. 15 Long has it. Got some room.
Takes a hit in the corner, he's down. Ouch.
We got 15, number 15 down there, Long.
Get up, buddy. Get up, Mom. Come on, buddy. Get up, buddy. Take a hard hit in the corner there.
Yeah. .543 here.
And Lester wanted to blow the horn.
Piago. Ni stop Piago. Like I said, gonna be a good series. After last night, it's Stagats. Oh, my throat, boy. I need some ghost grease. Skip me. I know it's Eli Kikiwash. 25. Here's Platnipio again with a shot. Easy save there, Gamont. 5:26 here in the second period. I'm gonna go check on that player after. Kipling. Shot, Nipio. Puck still loose. Here's 98 Kibosh. Ten. Arthurson. Here comes Peguis over the blue line. Peguis. 44. Murdoch. And a big hit there by 54. Flat Deepu. .430 here in the second period. 98 Kibosh has it. An offside call. .414 here in the second period. If you're just joining us, I greet you all. Hope you're having a fun Sunday. Hope everything's well at home. Hope you're doing well yourself.
You're still out there, my son.
There's 16 McKay. Kijik. Here's and goes out of play. Mildrum. Here's 14 Wesley. Wesley. .349 drop pass. Right in front, a great chance here for number 6. Here's 16, McKay. McKay has it, he'll dump it in the corner. McPherson will pick that up. Another big hit there by Kijik. 22 Bright Nose. Funny bounces. Here's Tate Rayom with 3 minutes left here with Connor Weber. McKay. He's got too many names. White Duck. Across. Right in front. Comes all the way down here. Comes full speed. Peguis Juniors. 66 Sinclair. Turning on the Jets. Goes all the way down for a nice and call.
Talking to Sam prior to the game. He's sore from those 5 periods last night.
Almost 100 minutes of hockey last night. Shot. Oh! And he scores from the blue line there. McPherson.
Did White Duck tip that in?
I don't know if it went off a player. Knuckle puck. McPherson scores.
Knuckle puck, Bahama.
I don't know if it went off a player, but found back of the net. Like the coach always says, throw it on net. 2:29 here in the second period. Peguis regains the lead. It's 4-3 as I
That was a knuckle puck, man.
knuckle puck. Sinclair gets the assist on McPherson's goal. Here comes McPherson to get across for Sinclair. And it goes out with 1:50 here. The second period, McPherson goes all the way back. Brody over for Murdoch. Looking for Sinclair. Gonna dump it in the corner. Sinclair for McPherson, 71 McPherson. Will throw it on net.
Ouch.
Hit his own player. Out.
He's hurt.
Hit him in the high shoulder somewhere. It goes off. Here comes 54 to Flat Nipu. Here comes Peguis the other way. Shot on the same made Chauncey. And that goes on a play. Last minute in the second period. It's still 1-0 on the other side there. KJHL action between Islanders and Flames. Ashley Flat doing that game. Here's 11. McPherson will keep it in with 30 seconds. Here's Sinclair, Darian Sinclair. Shot fired wide with 20 seconds left. Here's number 11. Here's Sinclair. He's going to kill the clock there. That'll do it for second period here. Score is 4-3 for Peguis. Going to the third. Here we go, third period. Third period's on their way here. Shout out to Laverne Mino watching in her vehicle. Also, shout out to Stephanie Halbert also watching in her vehicle. Hockey mums. Here's 98 Kibosh. Icing call. Here's Sinclair, 66 Sinclair. Here comes Long, 15. Sinclair will take that away. 19 minutes left here in this third period. Here's Michigan White Duck. Head moving it up. Murdoch will pick it up, 44 Murdoch. Here's McPherson, number 8, McPherson. Saunders will get there. Colton Saunders. $18.20 here with the save by Chauncey Jack. $29. Oh, that's 39, sorry. Gimont will play the puck. Comes out of play, number 20, Michigan White Duck. Will chip it in. 39 will pick it up, defenseman for the juniors. Here goes 19 with a shot. And that's deflected out of play. 17:36 here in this third period. If you're just joining us, Peguis is leading 4-3. 4-3 Megot Nigani Peguis Juniors.
So kind.
Here's Tate Riom feeding it for Cass Clarkson. They come the other way, 19 all alone. Dumps it in the corner. 22. Bright nose. Here's Tate Riom. Tried feeding it for Clarkson. Bright nose. Shot in front, and they score. A giveaway right in front makes it 5-3 for Peguis Junior. 16:59 in this third period. Here's 77. Here's Clarkson. Arthurson with a shot. Here's Saunders. They dump it down. Arthurson's there to pick it up. Moves it across for Long. Cash Long, number 7. Here's 66. Sinclair. And that goes out of play with exactly 16 minutes left. In this third period, 5-3. Peguis Juniors. And then you got any tick 5-3. Here's McPherson with a shot. Easy save there by Jack. Here comes McKay, who's got some room. Shot. Over at the point, White Duck with a shot. Hit his own player there. Wesley. He's going to go off with that. He got hit. All alone backhand. And a split save there by Chauncey Jack. Chauncey Jack carried a Kettle First Nation. Peguis will keep it in. Here comes McKay. Long. Long with a shot. Fired that wide. Another knuckle puck. McLeod. McPherson can get a big hit. Here's Saunders. McPherson. Here's McLeod. Arthurson will keep it in. Here's 10 McLeod. Comes all the way back to Arthurson. Arthurson with a shot. Fired that wide. McLeod will pick that up. And it'll be an icing call to Peguis. $14-20. Here's 8 McPherson, Brody McPherson behind the net. Gonna rip it around the boards. Here's Tate Riome. Got Clarkson with him. Here goes 66 Sinclair. Got Mildrum with him. White Duck sidesteps a hit. Shot and a kick saved here by Gamont. Here goes Sinclair on a breakaway. Sinclair 66 shot, and he scores. Makes it 6-3. Peguis. Aye. 13:45 here. And North Stars call a timeout. Six-three. Peguis, so their next game next Friday in Peguis. So next Friday they'll be in Peguis. Thursday and Friday? No, 18 and 19, Thursday and Friday in Peguis. Game 3 and 4 in Peguis, Thursday and Friday. Here's 22, Bright Nose will dump it in. Here goes Mildrum, drop pass. Here's 22, Bright Nose, feeds it up. Icing call. Icing waved off. Here's Bright Nose. Kijik. Chauncey's going to pounce on that with 12:58 here in the third period. It's 6-3 Peguis. McPherson will dump it out. Saunders. Icing call. Here's Tidry over across. And here's McPherson, the defenseman, moving it up. Chase Braun. Arthurson moves it across. It'll be another icing. No, tip. White Duck. Sinclair, 66 Sinclair. Here's Peguis, McPherson with a shot. Sinclair over to the point. Now goes on a play. How's my buddy doing here? at the point of the shot. Here's 79 for Peguis. 71 McPherson will chip it up looking for Sinclair. Out of Sinclair's reach. Here's 71. Constant. Here's McLeod with a shot. No. Here's 15. Keeping it on the line. Save there, come on. I didn't even know where the puck went there, but he bounced off the glass. A shot there, hit something or hit someone there in front. Here's Saunders, Colton Saunders with a cross. 16. That goes out of play.
Let's go, Stars.
Score at Thompson right now. It's 1-0, Gavin. Cross Lake Niganiuk. Here comes Cash Clarkson, 47. McPherson with a good poke there. Clarkson shoots, he scores! Clarkson's second goal, assisted by 9-2. Dane Thomas makes it a 2-goal game here with 8:49 in this third period. There's McPherson, gonna rip it around the boards. 26 is there to pick it up. Kijik will throw it on net. McPherson. '77. Shot there, kick save. Michigan with a shot. Another shot, another save. And McPherson. Both players go off, McPherson and Platnipiu with 7:42. So it's going to be 4-on-4 here. 4-on-4 hockey. Sinclair versus Long. Heard a draw. Sinclair wins that. Here's 7-9 for Peguis. Moves it across for a big 44. Both got roughing calls. Pletny Pugh and McPherson. And 14 has room. Shot and a save. Here comes Maddox Long, 15, looking for help. Slows the play down. Here goes 44. Here's Constant. 4-on-4 hockey. Out of Kijik's reach. 6 minutes here. Draw pass. Kijik will pick that up. Here's Sinclair, Darian Sinclair. Moves it up for McPherson. Here's White Duck, Michigan White Duck for Tate Riom. Tate Riom has it. Draw pass. White Duck moves it to the point for Cash Clarkson. Shot fired out wide. And it comes all the way back. Here's Sinclair. He's got some room. Backhand. Looking for McPherson. White Duck moving for Tate Riom. McPherson will get it out. No icing. Here's Saunders, Colton Saunders. Moving for Cash Clarkson. Over for Tate Riom. Darian Sinclair will pick that off. Clarkson. McPherson will pick that up, number 8. Arthurson. Clarkson. Still 6-4 here with 4:30 left in this third period. McPherson will pick that up. And they dump it in. 4:15 here. Here's Arthurson. Saunders. Sinclair will pick that up. Darian Sinclair. Here's Kibosh. Sinclair, pick this pocket. $3:50 remaining in this third period. And we got a penalty coming up. To 15, Maddox Long. Cross-checking call with 3:44. And you're down by 2. North Stars has a penalty. Here's McPherson. McPherson has in the corner. And then head in front. Someone won the shot and they score. Makes it 7-4. Power play goal with 3:14. Leading. 3:14 here, 7-4 for Peguis Juniors. So game 3 and 4 will be Thursday and Friday at Peguis Multiplex. Here's Saunders. 44. We got a player down for Peguis there. Oh, it hit in the corner. Well, your price no good. You don't want to see any player hurt in any sport. He's moving around. I didn't catch that number. With 2:33 left, it's 7-4 for Peguis. I think that's one of the AP players. Peguis calls a timeout here. Here we go, last 2 minutes, 33 seconds. Almost went in there, Artisan, with a slap shoot. .158 left in this third period. 7-4 Gabbets. Liga New York Peguis. Want to check on Ashley. They're all tied up in Thompson 1-1. 15 minutes left. So if you want to hop onto that channel there, final deciding game there in Thompson. Here's McPherson for Sinclair. Kijik. Here's McPherson, number 8. The net is empty here. Sinclair's in a big clapper. Scores 8-4 now for Peguis. Holy smokes, dude. Ashley. I gotta order some fries now. McLeod offside. 19 seconds here. Series will be tied up 1-1. Game 3 and 4 will be in Peguis Multiplex Thursday and Friday. All right, folks, final score 8-4 for Peguis. Series all tied up 1-1. And they're in Peguis Thursday and Friday. Signing off, Nomad Media. Peguis Santa. Hope you enjoyed.